So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. It has been a long journey to one of the greatest events in football, the UEFA Champions League final, now just moments away. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So what are we to expect in this final?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Neymar. Kayahon. And it's Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Nicely controlled. Has a pop! Sensational start! The big star! The perfect start!
Well, they couldn't have planned that any better, and it's always why big players with big reputations get the big bucks. This is exactly the type of situation when teams need their stars to shine, and this fella looks bright, really bright. Reina perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Now it's Higuain. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Is it in? Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Tries a long pass towards the front.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Mertens, Higuain. Jorginho gets it back. And it's Luis Suarez, out wide to the right. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
What a throw in. Aim forward. Neymar. Luis Suarez. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
That'll be a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. It's Higuain. Allen. Rakitic. Pumps it upfield. That has put a stop to that. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Higuain. Oh, glorious footwork!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Luis Suarez collects the ball from behind. Messi, shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Allen. That's put paid to a promising move. Looking to force his way through. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Higuain plays it out to the flank. Neymar. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. A chance! Messi. Messi hits it! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Kaya. And it's Allen. Luis Suarez. Pushes it out wide. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And out to safety. It's Gulam. Thrust towards the front line. Out for a throw. Koulibaly. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gone back to the keeper. Chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Neymar has a swing at it! Now it's Luis Suarez.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Jorginho. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's the chance to counter. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Neymar concedes a free kick for that. Sergio Busquets tries the route one option. Luis Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Can he find a finish now? There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Barcelona totally rampant here. Throw in. Sergio Busquets goes long and forward. Luis Suarez Tries running with the ball at his feet. Messi. Tries a through ball, and he's cut it out. Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Higuain. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Messi. Messi plotting from out on the right-hand side. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Played out to the right. Mascherano. Who's going to make this theirs? Neymar. He's on a run down the left wing. Forward it goes. Neymar. Now the pass. A chance! Luis Suarez! And that's past the post.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Luis Suarez is scoring game after game. No one can stop him. It's a loose ball. And Messi! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver. A finish right from the top drawer. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Mascherano. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. And it's Higuain. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Higuain. Callejón. And it's Neymar. Higuain. Neymar pumps it forwards. Now it's Messi. Messi hits it! He's away! Oh, chance here! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
4 in the game, he is the man. Jorginho. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Allen. Higuain. He's off on a marauding run. Higuain with a really impressive run. which nearly went the whole way. Iniesta. Neymar. Sergio Busquets. Fires from distance. And oh! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And already they're looking to run away with it.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Tries to dink it in. Jordi Alba positions himself well and cuts it out. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Shoots! Mertens. And it's Higuain. Rakitic. With the ball through. Messi. It's anyone's ball. Raul Albiol can hoist it clear. Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending. Aimed long and direct. Koulibaly. Allen. Now it's Mertens. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Jorginho. Messi gets it back, passes it through. Now it's Neymar. Raul, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Raul Albiol is now in the last chance saloon.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Messi considers his options.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
That's a goal kick. Allen. And it's Mertens. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez pings it out wide. Mertens. Messi. Higuain. And it's Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The shot's on! Neymar with a shot! What about it? So there's the hat-trick! Feel the ecstasy!
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Dinks one in. Well positioned to make that interception. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looks like a good ball through. Jordi Alba. Looks to slip it through. Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
How many more does he want? Kaya lofted into the middle. Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Napoli playing for pride here. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Yeah, they'll be boosted by the fact that they've got the advantage at this stage, but will their approach be the same after the break? Certainly, if they don't add to it early on in the second half, I think they may begin to retreat and just try and hold on to what they've got.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Rakitic. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Jorginho. And it's Allen. Now the pass. Messi looking to get on the end of this. He'll have a dip! Oh, terrific save.
He was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
That should be the keeper's. Mertens. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Messi. Timely intervention. Allen. Out wide to the right. Neymar with a shot! Mertens. Rakitic does well to read it and intercepts. Looks like a good ball through. Messi. Danger averted for now. Daniel Alves boots it upfield. Sergio Busquets. Well read, he sorted that out. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Higuain. Iniesta. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Who's going to make this theirs? Real Albiol. Allen. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. And it's Callejon. Fired in from distance. No joy, but a decent try. Higuain. Iniesta. Iniesta. That is a terrific run. And he's there to cut it out. He's gone for it! In it goes! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Pushes it out wide. It's a goal kick. Barcelona get it back again. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Higuain, out towards the flank. Now it's Higuain. Great reaction! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, the first touch was the thing to pick out there. That was really nice, but what followed was a big disappointment, and he'll know now what he needs to work on.
Iniesta tries the route one option. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Can he find a finish now? Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Callejon. It's a throw in. Napoli keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Coaxed out to the wing. Has a hit! Now that was quite some save.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Oh, he's not going to get that. And he's there to hoof it away. Neymar. Chance to shoot. Suarez has a go! Not out the best in the keeper.
Goalkeepers like one-on-ones, you know. As long as they get their positioning right, they're usually favourites to come out on top.
So what now? Now it's Neymar. It's a brilliant interception. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Higuain. And now they can launch a counter. Chance! How about it? And he steered it beyond the post.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Can he finish? He's scored! Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Napoli look as though they're about to make a change. Jorginho. Higuain. Piqué sticks in a foot to win it back. Luis Suarez. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Iniesta with the ball through. Suarez has a go! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
How many more does he want? Now it's Callejon. Callejon. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sergio Busquets knocks it towards the front. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. The referee's awarded a free kick. Neymar. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's out for a goal kick. spoon forward.
And it's Allen.
And he's on his way! Mascherano battles to win it back.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Can he find a finish now?
Rakitic pumps it upfield.
That'll be a throw-in. It's come loose. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now it's Neymar. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Rakitic. Luis Suarez plays a clever pass.
Tries to dink it in.
Luis Suarez
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Now it's Higuain.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Higuain.
Allen.
And it's Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne
Crosses into the area. He has done it! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Napoli.
Grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Daniel Alves.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Koulibaly.
Higuain.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Sergio Busquets
Tries a long pass towards the front.
and it's Koulibaly. Higuain.
Aimed long and direct.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, he's broken through. Luis Suarez! A chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Played it early. Couldn't quite steer it on target.
Now it's Iniesta.
Neymar.
Jordi Alba.
How about it? And the header! No, that's just wide. He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Raul Albiol pumps it upfield.
not played the ball, that's a foul. Gets wrestled off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Higuain. He's away! Chance! Rakitic gets good distance on it. And it's Messi. Rakitic has it out wide and in space. Defence has got rid of that. He's had a go! It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Jorginho. Who's going to make this theirs? Higuain. Forward it goes. And it's Neymar. Neymar takes a look up. Can he find a finish now? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, that's where he wants it. Piqué cuts it out. Iniesta passes it through. Spoon forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Suarez has a go! And that is faded wide. Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Allen pumps it upfield. He's off on a marauding run, and he's on his way. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Higuain, Koulibaly. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Insigne! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Daniel Alves tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Insigne. Yeah, he's fouled him there. All about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. A chance! Ball swung in. Aimed long and direct. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Rakitic, looking to force his way through. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Gets it back. Now it's Callejon. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Callejon. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Now it's Callejon. 5 minutes left on the clock. Neymar. Suarez has a go! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
And still they continue with the onslaughts.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Jorginho. And it's Higuain. Alan. Rakitic is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
The defence can get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Messi. Reina gets it upfield. Overhit and out of play. Sergio Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Looks to slip it through. Has he picked him out? Chance! Big chance! He scores! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Higuain. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing. He's gone for it! Clears it out of harm's way. Who's going to make this theirs? Piqué battles to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Luis Suarez goes long and forward. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Callejon. It'll be a throw-in. Callejon. Raul Albiol does well there, alert.
behind for a goal kick. Napoli have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Allen, aimed forward. Oh, he's broken through. Rakitic. And there goes the final whistle. The date in their history, the pinnacle of their existence, the greatest honour European football has to bestow, winners of the Champions League. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.